Get those hands up and praise them how. This place down here is hopping. It stays pretty busy. You know, Durham is known for cigarettes. Look at this little chimney over here. Leon Eberstein, who was my first employer ever at the Ennis, Texas donut shop. I used to go there at 2 o'clock in the morning and make donuts. We used to make them by hand though. And he smoked those Lucky Strikes. And there's a little museum in this tobacco complex that has stuff that Leon would just love, I'm sure. A bunch of old Lucky Strike match boxes and Lucky Strike ashtrays, etc., etc., etc. Not the most glamorous place in the world, but seems to be a lot of people around here. Let's take a look around. But it is peaceful down here, and it, most importantly, above all, it has it does have Wi-Fi. So, and it's very peaceful. You can hear that water in the background. If you didn't hear that, it's very peaceful. It has that waterfall in the background. So yesterday was pretty much most of the day was taken up writing the delayed newsletter. When I say delayed, I didn't write a newsletter for August because I usually write them. I would have written the August newsletter the beginning of September, but the beginning of September was when I received the news that I would not be getting the passport. So I was pretty bummed out and really not in the frame of mind to write a newsletter. So it's been delayed a month, and I just combined August and September's newsletters together. But I should be okay moving forward, provided that nothing absolutely tragic happens between now and the end of October, beginning November. So, but anyway, still a certain number of priorities. The Lord has been really, really sweet to me. I've got a place. I've got the stuff that'll get wet elevated onto a flat table. That's where I sleep. It's about, I don't know, waist high, inside the tent, obviously, to keep the elements out. And now I just need to get a couple of milk crates or something similar to that. So anything that I put on the floor, like bags of groceries or clothes or anything, will be elevated off the ground. And because where I'm at is an I'm on concrete. And so water is not going to soak into the ground on concrete. It's just going to flow on the surface. So really not wanting to get everything on the ground wet. Can't afford to have the bedding get wet. So everything is elevated. And, you know, I don't know what the Lord has planned for me as far as setting up residence for the winter, if he wants me to stay here. But if it's where I'm at now, then water would be an issue. Although rainfall in the wintertime is not nearly as bad as you would expect during the rest of the year. So there you have that. But also felt very good to get the newsletter written, get it out. And I heard back from not only my regulars, but I heard back from first timers, and that's always a good positive sign. And then spent part of the day after that going to get some stuff that I ordered on Amazon. And I still need to get a tarp, and of course the tarp for some reason was delayed, but I don't think the tarp was the one that I ordered from Amazon was going to be big enough, wide enough to fit over this tent that I have, which is a larger tent. And I need it to be large to make sure on the rain days that nothing gets inside. So that's crucial. But we'll see how that works out. I'm not really sweating it at this point, but you know, rain comes and you're either ready for it or you're not. So yeah, still a lot of working parts as far as feeling comfortable about going and coming and being comfortable where I am, which I feel exposed to a certain degree because, like I said, it's difficult to find a place in downtown Durham that is not concrete. Most of downtown Durham is concrete, and there's just not a lot of places to hide away. So but no matter, I'm in a much better place than I was a week ago as I was thinking about coming here, and so far everything has worked out splendidly. Been sleeping later in the day, not really any disturbances or anything like that, so very, very happy about that. Gotta think about a lot of different things. Getting a job, part-time job is what I want to do, just to maintain the status quo right now. And I still have to do a bunch of electronic stuff, but that's not that big of a deal. But at any rate, everything is going. There's never really a plan, so to speak, so I'm not going to say it's going as planned, but going satisfactorily.
All right, well, get those hands up and pray. Ho!